this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and well, I've been working on some terrain, but I wanted to take a minute and share with you a really cool game that we played last Sunday, Bessie and I. We only got about 3 turns into it, but had a lot of fun, so I'm going to play that for you. It's going to be pretty fast, so hold on to your seats as we go through this. Now, this is that sci-fi 15mm scenario that we started on Sunday. Due to technical issues, we were only able to get through about 3 turns of it. We're going to try to finish it up this Sunday. We're going to test our live setup tonight at 8 p.m. Central, and I hope you all can join us. Please join us tonight, 8 p.m. Central. Bessie and I will be live, and we need to find out if our live setup is going to work, and then if it doesn't, we'll try to make some other plan maybe for Sunday. Otherwise, the plan is to play that live game, finish out the last 3 turns on Sunday. Now, before we get too much further, will you take a moment, make sure you hit the like button for us. If you're not a subscriber, we would definitely appreciate it if you would subscribe to our little channel here. Make sure you hit that bell. You got to hit that bell, and that makes sure that you get a notification when we upload a new video. So, let's take a look at this game. It's going to be going fast. It is playing at 3 times normal speed. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with it, so we'll just see what happens. I'll just blather. Here it goes. So right now we're taking a look at the Royalist side of the table. They got this kind of obsolete flyer, and I call it obsolete because I only spent 3 points on it. Then they have 3 units of these troopers, these fire teams. They got a Tesh out there, a technician. I just call it a Tesh for some odd reason. And then they have these bitty bots out here, and of course we have the think tank, this old think tank out there. Tough thing. Really hard to take down. Here's a look at the Soviet Combine sign. They have old Rokotansky in his old Medved 3 battle suit, and then he's got a bunch of Volk armored suits with him. Hey, there's Bessie. A bunch of Volk armored suits with him as well, and I think that's all he has. This league was put together with the Mastermind perk, so all they have is one sidekick, and then everybody else is allies. First thing he does is haul towards the data link. He spots a bitty bot over there, and he's going to open up on it with his autocannon. So he's rolling something like 3 die 8, or maybe just 2 die 8 because of his moving fast. Let's see how this works here. Oh, 3 die 8, a 6, a 7, and an 8. Biddy gets an 8. You know what? Rokotansky's going to say take it all. He counts on his armor to save him. He passes his armor check. The Biddy's going to have to roll, and no way is it going to take that kind of damage, and the Biddy is down. So now, we're going to start activating these Volk suits, and the Volk pack is just moving up. Decide to do this side first. Okay. Decide to do this side first. And they're just kind of spreading out a little bit. They're still, and there comes that flyer. That flying wing comes up and on their side, down their flank, and it looks like he failed his challenge. He was trying to dodge it, and he is down. He is down. So he came in on a strafing run and got one of the Volks out of there. Maybe he'll pass his recovery check. We'll have to see. So now the Royalists are activating. They send one of their teams up on the flank there. The Biddies are moving up, and they're kind of wrapped around bookends on that think tank. And the Tesh moves up. He's trying to get within range where he can get up there and try and get that plot point. They're trying to reconnect with this miner that's out of commission, because that miner has data on it that will tell them where the entrance to this vault is located. So that's one of the plot points, the data link on the other side. So those are the 2 things that whoever completes the first plot point is going to get to identify where the stronghold is located. So as we start turn number 2, let's see the recovery checks. we lost one of the Volk suits. The Minibot did recover. So he makes it past the peril. Now he's going to use his free pass to automatically pass the plot point. And he decides, he's thinking about where to put it. You know, you want to put it in a position where it's going to be advantageous for your side, a little bit disadvantageous. I'm thinking about putting it down inside that hole. But then I'm thinking, well, you know what? I got that think tank coming right at it. So I decided to put it over there behind that rocky outcropping instead. So it's over 6 inches from all of the combined troops over there. But it is within range so that Rock can get over there if he needs to. So we're going into turn 2 here. We're going to start moving up the Volk pack. He spots that unit, that fire team that's just running across the desert over there. They got no cover. They got no armor. They're in a lot of trouble. So the battle suit is engaging them against nothing. And they get 1, so he's going to have to pass a 1 dice health check. He gets to roll 2 dice because he is armored. And now the Volks continue their pressing forward because they're armored. Remember, they cannot move over 6 inches unless they are rushing an enemy. So it's kind of like they're on the prowl right now. They're making those little short 6-inch moves as they move up closer and closer here. So he got 2 successes. They got 2 successes. He decides to knock one of them out. So both of them take a hit. That means one of that fire team models is removed, but he's going to have to roll for a... Oh, he failed it. He failed his armor did not protect him, and he goes down. Now, the Royalists did not take the initiative there because both of them sustained damage. So, the Volks are continuing to press forward. They still have the initiative. He scores a couple successes. This is still on that same team. He's going to block theirs and knock it out completely. And says no to it. Another Volk suit moves up. He's got, look like a 2 5s maybe. He decides to block one, decides to take, both of them take 1. So he's going to have to, he passed his armor check, and that means they lost another model. They're down to 2 models in that unit, and another Volk comes up. The pack is on the hunt. He got nothing. 3 1s. 3 1s. That ain't going to do it. And he rolled a 1, shooting back too. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. There's still a couple more of the Volks to move. Now, what are they going to do? They're moving up to kind of, they're taking a shot at that team up there in the rocks. They want to try to get them to be either pinned or keep them down up there so they can't interfere with Rock getting over there to his to the vault. Now this one's moving forward, and it spots another fire team on the other side of that rocky outcropping there. So they're throwing some firepower at them. He got 2 successes. They got 1 success. He decides to take it all. So they were able to pass their cover save. They only lost 1 model. He did not go down. And on turn number 2, the Soviets here have activated all of their models. Now they have one final guy here that's going to shoot at that fire team over there, the same fire team that they have been blasting. Isn't that the way a Volk pack operates? They just really concentrate on one target and just try to eliminate it, and it is gone. That fire team was wiped out. Took a lot of them to do it, though. So probably more than they wanted to. And that's it for the Soviets. So now the Royalists are moving up, getting into position here, and they're going to return fire now. Continue the shootout with that Volk over there. They've got 2 dice shooting at him. They only got a 6. I think he's going to shoot back. He's got, I think, 2 dice to fire back at them, right? So he also gets a 6. What do they do? What do you do here? They say they go for it. They failed their cover save. They ended up losing a model, and he passed his check. He remained up. That cost them. They tried to fight. And here, what's this team doing? So this team makes a mad dash, at the vault and is claiming the vault right now. It doesn't mean that Oh, look, there's June. June is sleeping. Sleepy June. Cheer up, Sleepy June. Let's see. So Biddy's moving up. Blue Biddy's moving up. We have that was the one that went down in the last scenario. The flying wing is taking off, and it's flying over there and dropping a burst, strafing that lone Volk that was up front there. Yeah, but it deviates too much this time. It deviates off and was not able to catch him in the burst. So I only spent 3 points on that flyer, so it's not a really powerful flyer. You could spend a lot more points on it and make it better, but I just wanted to put one out there for fun. I had it, and I thought, that's going to be fun to put out there. What do you guys think? Do you like seeing it out there? Now, the Tesh thinks he's going to stay here, and he's probably going to go after that plot point, because if he can get that plot point, even though it's not going to reveal the location of the vault necessarily, what it is going to do is it's going to make the Royalists become the director. The think tank is throwing a scramble attack at one of the Volk suits, trying to put him on the fritz. He passed his armor. He failed to avoid it, but his defenses were able to hold off the attack, and he was not damaged by it. So now he comes up here, and the barriers in this miner go on the attack and they actually beat him and scramble his brain. And that Tesh is just locked up there in a brain lock. So here's, just kind of looking around the table a little bit here. And now I guess we're starting turn 3. Are we starting turn 3 now? So, man, they have claimed this thing. So they could actually attempt this plot point. If they drew might, that would be something that they could do. Right now, I'm pretty sure the Combine still has control of the initiative. But Rockatansky doesn't want to take a chance on them picking it up and him having to beat them down again. So he has to decide, what do you do here? Do you throw your heavy rockets at them? Do you open up with your autocannon? Do you just rush in there and put a boot to them? That's what Rockatansky does. So he's going in there to give them the close-up and personal version of the beatdown. They open up with their pulse rifles as he comes running in. They're trying to stop him. They're going to get to roll 4 die 6 here, and Rockatansky only got an 8. They scored nothing. And that means one of them is just removed. So now we're going to move on to... he decides to go ahead, I think, here and make them activate, or make the Royalists activate now. They activate that gang again, and Rockatansky gets a 6. They get a 6 and a 5. I think they're going to block, right? Yeah? So they block him and make him roll a 1 dice health check. He passes it. He got to roll 2 dice because he is armored. Now, he's going to continue to make the Royalists activate here. He's holding on to his other activations, I think. So this unit, this little 3-man fire team moves up to try and stop him. So they're only going to get to roll, they would normally roll 2 dice because they have 3 models, right? Rockatansky plays his warmed up, so, he didn't get a single success. And they didn't get a success either, so nothing really happened there. That warmed up does last until the end of the turn. If anybody else shoots at him, he'll be able. And then the biddies are moving up. They're going to try and come around the backside of this cliff here. The crab, the think tank is just like moving right across the land there. That's its fast move right there. That little 6-inch move. And as it goes, it's throwing its little scramble attacks I don't know who that was on. That was probably on another Volk there. Okay, so is that it? Is that it for the Royalists? No, they still have their flyer, their wing, right? They still have their wing, so it's gonna fly back. So that's a good way to use flyers like that, is to hit one side of the table and then go back to the other side, and that represents those kind of looping attacks. So it comes back to this side, drops another burst on this guy. I think that's the same guy they hit before. And this time I think his defenses actually stopped it, so he wasn't taken out by the burst there. Let's see. So now I think the Royalists have activated everybody. I don't think they've been able to get control of the cone. I don't think they've been able to take the initiative. So right now, Rock is in a pretty sweet spot here. The Crab has really left himself sitting out there in the open. And look at this. The Volk pack is moving in. They are on the hunt here, boys and girls. He's going to come up. I see every one of those guys firing at him. Let's see how this goes. So, and he fails. He fails. His health check there, and he is injured. The first one. Now they smell blood. Another one is coming up. He's also rolling 3 dice 6. The think tank is going to have to switch over to defensive mode here. He's trying to put his defenses into action here. He's rolling 3 die 8 to try and stop this. All he got a 4, so that stopped it. All right, so now, and another one comes up, gun a-blazing, and he's firing at the think tank as well. He's got 4 dice. He got 2 6s. He's only able to stop 1. He's going to have to roll his, but he passed his health check. Another one comes up. He's only rolling 3 die 6. He got a 6 and a 4, and again, and his defense stops it. He is taking all kinds of shots here. This one, he plays an out of ammo on him. When he activates, he plays it out of ammo on him. So what do you do there? Remember, that happens as soon as he activates. So you get to change your action, and that means instead of going after the Krabby, he's going to turn and go after that little group of that fire team. They've already been in a fight. They normally roll 2 dice. Because they've been in a fight, they're down to rolling 1 dice now. He's only got 1 dice as well. And he got a success. He got a 5. They got nothing, and that means they lose another model. Another model is lost. So now this Volk moves up, and he's got short range. That's 4 dice. He got 3 successes. He only stops 1. He's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check, and he passed it, boys and girls. He passed it. The pack is moving in. 3 successes. Can you stop that? No. It is. He did not get injured through that. His defense has stopped 2. His condition stopped the other one. And then he passed his recovery check, and that ends the turn. That was turn number 3. So, this Sunday, let's give it another try. Let's give it another try and see how it goes. We're going to try to finish this game on Sunday. I hope you join us. How is it going to go? Right now, the think tank has no damage. Rock is facing off against a small fire team that's trying to hold on to that vault entrance and stop him from, or at least delay him a little bit. The biddies are coming around those rocks, but the wolf pack, the Volk pack is moving in, and as they get closer and closer, they're just throwing out tons and tons of firepower. I'm really surprised that the think tank only sustained 1 damage, and then its damage repair was able to knock that damage off. So now it's trudging forward and is possibly within range to rush in on Rock. Would it do that, or is it going to take its time? That we'll have to see. Now, please take a moment right now. If you haven't already, be sure and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Get subscribed to our little channel. Hit that notify bell so you get a notification when we upload a new video. And we will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Central. Bessie and Dave, see you then. Bye, everybody.